We have to be the first person on the scene to help.
Shamara Golden is obtaining her master's degree in athletic training and works in the field on a regular basis. She and her supervisor were working at a Warren G. Harding football practice when the unthinkable happened. The pair immediately started performing CPR on a boy after they noticed he was limp and unresponsive.
The boy is completely white. Non-responsive. Alex gets down, starts taking pulse. I take off and run to our equipment, which was across the field where we were supposed to be at, and grab the AED because I remember seeing what that looks like in class. I ran, got the AED, came back. Alex was starting compressions at that point because when I left him, he was checking the pulse to see if there wasn't.
Shamara and her supervisor hooked up AED equipment and continued giving the boy compressions and breaths, hoping to regain a pulse. While the pair regained a pulse after the AED performance, breaths were still needed to keep the boy alive. Shamara guided the EMS to the scene and helped get the boy onto the stretcher. He was taken to the hospital and then put on a ventilator. Shamara said every skill used to save the boy's life she learned during her time in the program at YSU.
Definitely with the skills I've learned, I'm glad I remember them. I'm definitely prepared for it to ever happen again. I hope it never happens again. But if it were, I can do all I can do. You can never, know the outcome of what's it going to be. Someone can be too far gone, or it could be in a good case like this.
Shamara's professor said being able to act and not think during an emergency situation is key to a positive outcome.
I could tell how much she cared, but how much she kept saying, I just kept doing what you said, just do and think later, just do and think later. And I kept telling her, Shamara, I know you did great. I've seen you practice. I know you did great. Just remember, you did everything you knew what you could do.
With Jambar TV, I'm Amanda Jorrent.